Good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to thank you all for coming out. We're gathered here, as Dr. Hurd has said, to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. I just thought it was so important for us to gather today because we who have assembled here today stand united with our nation's leaders, civil rights activists, and social justice advocates around the world. So I just thought, in the spirit of freedom, that we could reflect for a minute on the words of poet Royston Allen. In the poem Freedom, he says, "Freedom to give, freedom to live, freedom to question why. Freedom to walk, freedom to talk, freedom to live or die. Freedom to sing, freedom to swing, freedom to just walk on by. Freedom to speak, freedom to seek, freedom to laugh or to cry. Freedom to work, freedom to shirk, freedom to spend or to buy. Freedom to please, freedom to tease, freedom to smile or to sigh. Freedom to be, freedom to see, freedom to aspire so high. Freedom to touch, freedom to clutch, freedom to grant or deny. Freedom that's mine, freedom divine, freedom no money can buy." So as we celebrate the efforts of civil rights activists 50 years ago, I think it's just important to echo that last line of the poem, freedom that no money can buy. It's truly through our passion and our commitment to fighting for social justice, as you all have gathered here today, that we can make any type of change like they made 50 years ago. So go Tribe and go William & Mary community, and thank you all for being here.
I think it's really important as we prepare to welcome officially and formally new members of this community. And as I look at the representation of this community today, the reality is 50 years ago, this sight would not be the case. As we celebrate welcoming new members to this community, what new members and membership in this community looks like today is much different than it looked like 50 years ago. I'm holding my son, Vernon II, my namesake, reminding that this work is about his future being much better. But it's also reminding us that the work of justice has always been a cross-generational work. It's always been a multi-generational work. And so as we look at members of our community, as we look at our students who are here, it's a recognition that we all come together across generations to continue the work that we have been called to do. At this time, I want to ask Rachel if she would come forward. I want to ask members of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. Dr. King was a member of Alpha. Also, our presidents of the campus chapter of the NAACP. Ask if you would come forward at this time as our student leaders will be ringing the bell, again, 5 times, to represent each decade since the March on Washington.